Hello and welcome to another tarot of the week, and we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, I'm using the Simply Tarot deck, very simple deck, sort of photographs, sort of plunked into art images with a little bit of definition at the bottom of the card here. And so we've got the Knight of Swords rushing towards the finish line. But do we need to be a bit more cautious? That's what this card is sort of showing to me. Knights, he has his sword fully aloft in the air. He's ready for battle, but he's not grounded. This horse has all of its hooves off of the ground. And as much as we've got butterflies in here and birds in here, all signifying taking flight, new projects, and we're rushing towards them with great enthusiasm and abandonment. Do we actually have everything in place? This particular knight has got his armour on, so he's ready to fend off any negative things that are coming towards him. And if we were to look in the background of this card, the trees in particular, these two trees, they're not fully grown. They're still saplings. So there's an element of youth here. There's an element of that sort of my husband normally calls them bomb-proof, where we're so young and we just rush headlong into things without really thinking about what we're getting ourselves into. We don't have all our ducks in a row because we've got this sort of cavalier, is maybe a better phrase than being bomb-proof, cavalier attitude, which we then have to sort of fight our way through. The card is really saying to us that if you are starting something new, really make sure that you have this grounded approach. There's no point in going into battle and fighting your way through to get your voice heard or get your point across, etc. You've got to actually have the tools that you need, such as the knowledge, the wisdom, the knowing, the know-how, to not so much fight your way through, but to assure everyone that you are knowing in a knowing place and that you do know what you're doing. The good thing about this card is this knight really does have a firm grasp of the reins, so he does know where he's going. So as long as you know where you're going and you make sure that you have the knowledge that you need to get you through the process, then you should have success. This card is all about a speedy finish, coming to the finish line. You know, we've done all the preparation, we've put ourselves out there, we're racing towards that finish line. But just be really aware that you do need to be grounded in your project. And just because you've got your armour on, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to have that success, or you can fend off the criticism of others who may not necessarily be behind your particular project. It's a really interesting and fascinating card. Brings me a lot of joy actually when I look at this, because I'm a charge ahead person. I tend to just go straight for the finish line, then I get to the finish line and then I've got to restart the race again, thinking, you should have put that in place and this in place and that in place first. So I totally get this card. And the knights are all about, the swords are all about our mental attitude, our mental processes. You know, how we talk about how some people are as sharp as a knife when it comes to their mental processes. So we need to be on point, so to speak, if we're launching something into the future. Wonderful, wonderful card. Hopefully it might make sense to you. And as always with tarot, there's always that subtle underlying process of being cautious at the same time. Running headlong, but we need to be grounded at the same time. It's a beautiful card. That was fun to read. I liked that one, but that's probably because it reflects me a little bit. So, as always, thank you for your feedback. Really loving the comments on YouTube that are coming in. So thank you for the few of you who do actually comment. It does mean a lot because I'm here on my own filming and it feels quite lonely sometimes. And I think, oh, I hope my cards are being of help to you guys out there in the wider community. So thank you for your support. And until the next time, you guys take care. Bye for now.